Okay, I got all of the Labubus. I'll show you these in a bit, but first we're gonna do a Q&A. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. There's a lot of new faces here, and you, I don't think, know a lot about me. So I asked my friends to send me some unhinged questions. They were a little too unhinged for me, so we're gonna have ChatGPT do it today. We're pounding back energy drinks today. We're gonna do a Lafufu giveaway right now, not the Labubus, the Lafufu. I have a lot of entries already for this. However, if you come up with the best YouTube idea that I should do next video for long form, you're gonna win Lafufu. Pull up ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like my bestie. Give me 20 unhinged fun personal questions that I can ask myself for a YouTube video. Oh my gosh. Okay, some of these are gonna get me in trouble. This is the most unhinged text I've ever sent at 2 a.m. Okay, I have a story. Mind you, I was 21, okay? My best friend in the world, if you have been on my page long enough on TikTok, you know I lost him a year and a half ago, almost two years ago. It was rough. But anyway, I tell his stories because I want his spirit to live on. We were partying in college, and I was the DD because I was a college athlete, and there was this whole thing with drinking. And so I was like, you guys pack it up. Like, I gotta go. I have class in the morning. I have workouts, whatever. And I started dropping everyone off. We couldn't find Gustavo, and we were like, okay, well, he was known for like going on side quests where he would just like go home or like Uber somewhere. So we were like, we searched for an hour, couldn't find him. I'm driving back to the dorms alone with my boyfriend at the time, and we heard like this clinking noise. That text was us telling everyone we found Gustavo. He was in our trunk, still drinking and partying and have the time of his life. He was just back there with headphones, couldn't hear anyone. That to this day is one of my favorite stories. I have so many more stories I could tell about you. Most random person I've stalked on Instagram, and why was I so deep? I would say I go down this rabbit hole all the time. On our Instagrams, you can see who stalks you, and so I stalk them back, and then I block them. There's like a feature, and if you go to like your block settings, and then you're like people that I should have blocked because it recommends them, they either are looking you up and they don't follow you, or they look you up more. It's like a certain amount of times, and they're like, ding ding, stalker. So I just stalk them back, and then I go down rabbit holes. I find who we're mutuals with, and if it's like someone you're just, I go down rabbit holes. If an FBI agent saw my search history right now, what would get me flagged immediately? FBI, open up! I don't think anything. If we talk about ChatGPT, ChatGPT is my therapist. What is something that worked out a pure delusion that actually worked out? Social media. Be so for real. I just hit 2 billion views the other day, and a million followers on TikTok. My YouTube's got 300,000. Like, this one's growing fast. Instagram's gonna hit 100. It's crazy. Crazy. What is the dumbest hill I'll ever die on an argument? This one could be controversial. 3 best friends in Orlando, 3 or 4 best friends in Orlando, and this is not included them, okay? Because I do social media. Do I really want to open this can of worms? Orlando has the fakest influencers and the fakest people I've ever met in my life, and all they do is use each other for views and clout, and then they block each other. What? Who said that? I will die on that hill. I've even been on podcasts talking about it. Here, what is a secret I've kept for years and refused to admit, even though literally no one cares? I first started social media, I gave up everything, and I would drive Lyft just to pay bills, just so I could like afford the camera equipment. I don't think that's a secret though. Like, have I ever fake cried, and was it worth it? Was it Oscar worthy? Honestly, I don't fake cry. If I cry, you need to be worried, because I'm not a crier, but I will cry if I'm super mad or if I just have like a lot of anxiety. What was the most chaotic purchase I've ever made, and was it because I was sad? I think the hundreds of Labubus I bought you guys is a pretty chaotic and expensive purchase. Oh my god, what is one trend that I participated in that makes me physically cringe right now? Okay, so any of the 2020 TikTok dance trends. Those are pretty cringy. Like, I am gonna do a video where we like go over my most viral videos. Those are cringy. Those are rough. Those are hard to watch. Ever trauma dumped in an inappropriate place like a Target checkout line? Oh, wait, no, there was this girl last year at Halloween Horror Nights. Her and her boyfriend were in a fight, and we sat next to each other, and I was like trying to comfort her while the roller coaster was like actively going, and we were going like a million miles upside down, and she was actively trauma dumping about her boyfriend, and I was like, this is so awkward. What do I do? Because like we are on a roller coaster upside down, and she's trying to talk to me. Here, what is the most intrusive thought I've ever had during a completely normal moment? I feel like Lauren and I are really funny about like going with our intrusive thoughts. Huh? Have I ever rehearsed an argument in the shower and won so hard I got emotional? No, but I definitely like revisit situations. What is one thing I do when I'm alone that I would never do in front of a human? Film. I will not let Lauren in the house when I'm filming YouTube videos. I don't want anyone here. I don't want anyone watching. Also, I don't watch them around her unless I'm like, hey, can I get your opinion on this video? Will not. watch a video next to me. Like, also, I used to be like that when I was a TV reporter. I don't want to watch myself on TV. Like, no. This is the pettiest reason I stopped being friends with someone. I don't think there is one, because I can never cut a friendship off because I am a people pleaser. Oh my gosh, what is one moment where I should have been humbled, but I stayed delusional instead? Okay, so obviously, like, when you start social media, especially when TikTok started, no one kind of like really knew how to handle things. I used to have merch with my follow count on it. That to me is like so cringy and like icky now. But at the time, I was just so proud of myself. So that's like one thing I would say. Now I would never do it. But then I was so insanely proud of how hard I worked and like what I was creating at the creating merch for you guys. But I'll talk about it later. It's the worst thing I've ever done on a pure boredom. I have ADHD. Do you know how many side hobbies I have? I can crochet. I can literally, like, anything you're like, oh, have you done? Most likely I have. What is a situation I definitely made worse because I refused to stay calm? When I first got diagnosed with diabetes, I definitely was not calm about it. And I think the stress definitely made my like blood sugars worse. Is my I was the drama origin story. If you knew me before 2023 when my kid was born, no you didn't. I am a whole new person. I am a healed person and I'm a much better person, a better friend. I've learned lessons and I've grown. And I feel like that's what you have to do as a parent. Like when my frontal lobe developed, wow, whole new person. But still I was going through so much that I feel like I didn't become the best version of myself or like the good version of myself until I had a kid. Because when Lauren was pregnant, I went and did the work to become that because I was like, I have to be the best version I can for him. Something I pretend to be chill about, but actually gives me violent rage. Oh, I'm not chill, road rage. What is one red flag I've fully ignored? I'd say my biggest red flag is I don't understand when people are using me for social media. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Most humiliating thing I've ever Googled and why. Okay, so this was at my first job after college. I was searching on ways to send my friends stuff. And one of the search things I had previously done, like I'm just gonna tell you in real time. So I was at work and I was like, Google big packages, okay? What else could big package be? If you don't know, you should know, and that's great. It could mean something else. And so immediately within like 30 minutes, I got an email from HR. So that was a whole situation. I truly was trying to figure out what size of a big package I needed. I actually hate, but I don't tell people. Chewing loud will literally send me over the edge. Literally, woo, off the edge, gone, goodbye. I'm just gonna give you some tea though about my backstory because there are a bunch of new people on here. So hi, I'm Maddie. I was a TV reporter from the age of 15 to 23, I think. I gave it up because I wanted to do something more creative like YouTube. I drove Lyft for a year and a half until I made it. I also worked at a kid's psych hospital overnight until I made it. And then I've just been busting my butt ever since. This new channel is just like fun, quirky me personality. Like it's truly, you get to see me and my hobbies that I love, like these little unboxings and stuff. It's gonna be a place where I can give back to you because I like to buy stuff and give them out. So like even the Labubus, the cameras, I plan on giving you guys, I bought 3. I'm keeping 1 and giving you guys 2. Just like a fun place. And I want to build a community that like gets excited and just like loves each other and it's full of positivity and like fun. Like just fun. Like I just want to have fun on this page. I am married to Lauren and we have a little boy named Riggs. I'm gonna film some more.